Dear doctor and students, our team topic is trade agreement and their impact on currency market. So today, I, Suri and Baijing will introduce this topic. Let we know what is trade agreement. That is two R's I put here. It indicates country A and country B. A trade agreement between two or more nations define how they cooperated in conducting trade. The main purpose of the agreement is to ease the flow of goods and services from country A to country B. For its purpose, the trade agreements are very beneficial to many of the countries that sign them because they provide opportunities of economic growth and job creation. They facilitate technology sharing, the spread of skill and knowledge, and help overcome trade barriers between countries. In the case of export, the exporter contact with access to foreign market is conducive to acquiring new customers. In the case of imports, the importing country can obey some goods or services that it was previously unable to produce. Today we're looking for what is the currency market. The currency market, also known as the foreign exchange market, is a one-step marketplace where different currencies can be bought and sold by various participating operations in diverse around the globe. There are three main currency markets: spot forex market, forward forex market, and the future forex market. For example, a trading firm believes that the economic crisis in India will impact its financial development. Therefore, it will have widespread impact on the local currency against the dollar and expand it to rupee to depreciate heavily against the dollar and build into speculative position by taking the bystand place in USD by INR, predicting local currency depreciation INR against the USD and make a profit for the firm. That is the examples. So money market are a net of global market that do not operate securely. The work is different time zones, starting with Japan market, followed by Hong Kong, Singapore, India, the Middle East, and so on. The last one is Australia. First one is balance of payments, which recording all economic transactions with the rest of the world. A trade supplies when a country exports more than imports can cause a currency to appreciate. A trade defect in which a country imports more than it exports can cause a currency to depreciate. Second one is trade value. Trade agreements typically reduce or eliminate trade barriers, thereby increase the value of trade between countries. This leads to increased demand for the currency of the country concerned, which in turn increase value of their currency. Third one is political and economic stability. Countries with trade agreements are generally perceived to have stable governments, which can make their currency more attractive to investors. Third one is investor confidence. Investor confidence can enhance investors by creating a more stable trading environment. This could lead to increase in foreign direct investment and portfolio investment. One is volatility. Uncertainty or dispute in the implementation of trade agreements can lead to change rate fluctuation. For example, changes can depend international trade prospect and cause currency to depreciate. I have an example about it. The North American Free Trade Agreement is an agreement that creates a free trade area between the three main countries in North America. In United States, Canada, and Mexico, the agreement was signed by three parties in 1992 and entered into force 2 years later. It did trade and investment among the three members by limiting and eliminating traffic. It had led to a surge in cross-border trade and investment, increased competitiveness of U.S. industry, opportunities for small business, and improve health, safety, and environment standards. I also put a table in here. It shows the effect of traffic removal on export growth under different scenarios, particularly in trade with Mexico, United States, and Canada, and in trade involves the rest of the world. Mexico to the United States. If Mexico drop and moved, Mexico can export to United States are projected to increase by 38%, remove traffic from the United States and Canada, an increase of 17% without all traffic, export rose by 59%. Generally speaking, trade agreements increase the value of trade, and the increase or decrease in trade volume also has some impact of the demand for money and the exchange rate. For example, increased export lead to increased demand for currency. When a country's export increase, business earns a lot of foreign exchange. However, due to exchange countries, their foreign currencies usually need to be handed over to the central bank, which lead to increased demand for local currencies, which can derive operation. Less import can lead to less demand for currency. Conversely, if imports less, then the demand for foreign exchange will also decrease, which may lead to an increase in supply of its own currency, which affects the exchange rate.
My name is Beijing. I want to continue to introduce this topic. The case study is in European Union single marks. The European Economic Community was the first example of the large-scale common market and single market, allowing the people's goods and service and capitals of move freely with the unions and not captured by the borders and borders in the past. Everyone can first see this topic. This topic is short. The first one. 我们可把它截下来看的Europe to RMB exchange rate. The single currency, the euros reduced the cost of the financial transaction and strengthened Europe's good and in the world. The single bank system required the single bank supervision and resolution and disrupt the insurances. This help ensure the state of the bank disposed across the Eurozone. With the essential for the monetary as the ability with single increase has been a constant for the competition and influencing and the contributing to the international and economic stability. Yeah, this chart shows the movement of the euros against the yuan based on the 100 yuan. And between the 2001 and 2019, as can be seen from the figures, and the stability of the euro's exchange rate. The rate in the exchange rate is between the 2001 and 2007. The institution in Europe strong professional during its parent, and the gradually fell in the exchange rate after 2008. The shows the impact of external factors such as economic growth on the euro, which made it filters. The same fluctuation in the since 2015. The shows that the exchange rate, the euro's exchange rate, and against the RMB is the closely stability there. The stable exchange rate is essential for the healthy economic and the development and the environment. And the next sentence show is the trade agreement and the reduction in exchange rate volatilities. And the first one, I will introduce the exchange rate. The volatilities that after the trade agreement is raised due to the delayed assistance component of the drugs. Origin trade agreement increased the trade by 50%. Our 5 years and reducing the drugs among countries by the third of the standard deviation. It can be shown the trade agreement will reduce exchange rate. The fluctuations and the reduction of the tariffs will increase the trade growth of the agreement countries. Yeah, first I want this slide I want to introduce the advantage and disadvantages. And the first one I want to introduce the advantage. The loan tradition is closed. And by facing crazy soft trade agreement can reduce the need to use intervention crisis for complications that loan transition closed. And promoting international trade and investment is two. The trade agreement promotes the flow of the goods and services and increase the worth of trade by reducing trade and non-trade barriers. And three, the enhanced financial stability. And the currency swaps agreements help stabilize exchange rate and reduce focus exchange risks. And this is the disadvantage. And the increased market oscillation. The trade agreement made the foreign increase and drugs to the marks. And for example, free trade can lead into the fewer jobs in crazy industry, especially those are the less competitive. And difficult process and complication. And the inconsistencies in the economic policy between different countries can lead to volatility, increasing marks, and the trade agreement requires the complex competition of countries. And but such competition of face makes challenges due to the accuracy of the policy implementation and may trigger trade protection gap. In some cases, trade agreement might trigger protection trade measures lead to an increase in trade barriers. And this could have a negative impact on the increasing market and increasing transition costs and outsourcing. As always, have the two questions I want to ask everyone. The first question is the level of development of the financial markets worries and whether the use of the national currencies in international markets will be affected.
I will answer the first question. I think it's yes, because for example, the level of development of China's financial market The degree of financial openness and the degree of financial liberalization are not yet sufficient to support the widespread international use of the RMB. Also, China's bond market continues to open up the outside world. It's still immature. Foreign international investors hold small holdings, and the renminbi is not yet a free convertible currency, which limits the use of the renminbi in the international market. Countries should continue to promote the opening of financial market, enhance the degree of financial liberalization, and attract more foreign investors to participate in their own financial market.
The second question is, has the increased competitive and interdependence of the global supply chain had any impact? These the two questions.
For second one, I think it yes. Location in any link may have a chain reaction on the entire supply chain, such as geopolitical risk, natural disaster, pandemic, and other emergencies may also have an impact on global supply chain, resulting in supply chain distribution or delay. We should diversify our supply chain strength, and the company should think diversity and flexible supply chain strength to reduce health risk. Although the implication of such a strength requires time and resource investment, but can effectively deal with the uncertainty of the global supply chain. Some reference I put in here. Thank you for